Hello and welcome. Today I will be presenting visualizing systems, the role of illustrations, diagrams, prototyping, client engagement, and iteration. So, what are they? Illustrations. In computer science, illustrations are powerful visuals that turn complex ideas into clear, easy to grasp snapshots. From flowcharts mapping algorithms to diagrams of data structures and systems. These tools make learning and problem solving faster and more engaging. Prototypes. In computer science, a prototype is an early model of a software or system that helps developers and users test ideas quickly. It's like rough draft. That shows how something will work, allowing teams to catch issues, get feedback, and make improvements before building the final version. Prototyping saves time, reduces risk, and ensures the product meets user needs. Iteration. Iteration basically means repeating a process to get closer to a desired result. Each round lets you refine and improve. Whether it's looping through code, testing designs, or tweaking algorithms, iteration helps you learn, adapt, and build better solutions step by step. It's important to have in mind that iteration has two meanings. So let's talk about illustrations more detailedly. So we have three types. We have a system flow chart, a data flow diagram, and a structure chart. So system flow charts, these are like the big picture maps showing how data moves through an entire system. They highlight major steps and decisions. So you see the workflow from start to finish like a bird's eye view of a process. Data flow diagrams, most commonly known as DFDs. DFDs zoom in on how data flows between parts of a system, focusing on what information moves where. They're great for showing data inputs, outputs, storage, and processing, perfect for understanding how information is handled. Structure charts. Think of these as the family tree of a program, breaking down software into smaller, organized parts. They show how different modules relate and work together, making complex systems easier to understand and build. So, I'll be presenting a possible past paper question of an exam. So, this is a 5 marker. A company is designing a software system to handle customer orders. To plan their system, they consider using a system flow chart, a data flow diagram, or commonly known as DFD, and a structure chart. So, the first question is 2 marks. It asks, briefly describe the main purpose of a system flow chart and a data flow diagram. And the second question, which is 3 marks, the company needs to focus on the flow of customer and order data between different systems and processes. Which illustration would best suit this purpose and why? So the solution is very simple. So for the first question, which is a 2 marker, the purpose of each illustration. Basically, you just need to explain the purpose of a system flow chart and a data flow diagram. So a system flow chart shows the overall flow of process and decisions within the system, and a DFD focuses on how data moves between different parts of the system. So for the 3 marker, which is the second question, you just need to explain the best illustration for data flow, which in this case, it would be a DFD, as it's best for illustrating the flow of customer and order data because it clearly shows how information moves between processes, inputs, outputs, and storage points within the system. So let's talk about prototypes and its purpose. In computer science, a prototype is like a sneak peek of a software project. It's an early version that helps developers and users visualize ideas before the final product is built. So prototypes serve key purposes like visualizing ideas, gathering feedback, identifying issues early, enhancing collaboration. In short, basically, prototypes are essential for creating user-friendly software that truly aligns with what people want. So these are 2 examples of prototypes. So the first one is computer-based, which is basically a model of what the real object is. So they basically either 3D printed this or they just created it within the prototype plan. And the second prototype is basically a drawing explaining how the real object would be made. So it will clear any doubts that they have about the object. So I'm going to talk about some possible exam questions from past papers. So the first question is that a company is using a prototyping approach as part of the software development process. So A asks, outline one advantage of prototyping And B says, outline one situation in which the use of a prototype is not the best approach. So, for number A, the advantage of prototyping. One key advantage of prototyping is that it enables early user feedback. Users can interact with the model and provide insights, allowing developers to make adjustments early on to better meet their needs. Situation where prototyping is not ideal. Prototyping is not ideal in highly regulated environments like medical or aviation software, where strict compliance and thorough documentation are essential. Prototypes may lead to incomplete documentation, risking compliance issues later in development process. So, here is the explanation of what iteration is with the two explained meanings. So the first meaning is a procedure in which repetition of a sequence of operations yields results successfully closer to a desired result. And the second meaning is that the repetition of a sequence of a computer instructions a specified number of times or until a condition is met. So this is a possible exam question of a past paper. So it's a 2 marker. It asks, what is iteration program? Basically just an easy 2 marker where you need to explain what iteration is. You could choose any of the two meanings, and here basically to get the 2 marks you could answer iteration in programming means repeating a set of instructions multiple times until a specific condition is met. It's simply done using loops, allowing tasks like calculations to be performed repeatedly. And that would be it. Thanks for watching.